Hi everyone, it's the Comic Fan Man here coming at you with another video. And in today's video, we're going to have a look here at the VToys X BMS, the Knight of War, 1/12 figure collector piece. And this is a really nice silhouette of what the figure looks like. Not much there. Legal jargon on the back. Again, the logo there. Apparently this is, I guess, figure number 5 in their line. And this is the same toy company that did the Red Demon Asura figure. And I saw this as well, and I was like, ooh, that looks really dope. Something a little bit more medieval. And just wanted to have a look. So let's take them out of the box and see what we got. All right, very quickly, I don't normally talk about this, but I did wanted to show you. I really like the way VToys packages their figures. It's really safe. It's like a tray with a tray with a tray. And yeah, it's definitely very safe, really well done. So I really wish like other toy companies would pack their figures like this, because this is really, really cool. All right, so here he is out of the box with all of his accessories, the VToys Knight of War. And as you can see, all of the crazy detail and sculpting is amazing on this figure. But before we get into that, let's take a look at his accessories here. First and foremost, he comes with this really cool little head sculpt here. I guess this is him without his helmet. Look at that. That's really beautiful looking sculpting and painting. Look at the scar on his face. It's crazy. He's got like 3 or 4 scars there. Beautiful looking head sculpt. Very nice. He comes with these 2 God of War style blades. And look at that. The sculpt, I'll just show you one. The sculpting is the same on both of them, but tell me this is not Kratos' blade. That's pretty amazing. And you remove the bottom of the pommel, so that way you can slide it into his weapon holding hands, and then you just put it back. Beautiful, beautiful swords here. Look at this crazy shield. All of the paint, the sculpting, the hammered steel look. That looks amazing. And on the other side, they did not cheap out on this at all. And by the way, his arm is supposed to hold it. Like, this is not just a shield, this is a weapon. Because he can use this point as like a stabbing point. And I have seen this figure be referred to as like some kind of Batman. And I'm not sure if this is really meant to be a Batman. But I can see that, you know, because of this kind of shield and the logo in there, you can definitely see a Batman motif going on with this figure. But I see him as his own figure. I don't see him as a Batman at all. And then his great sword. Look at this. Just absolutely stunning, stunning, stunning. Again, the sculpting, the painting, the hammered steel look. The wraps, everything looks gorgeous. And on the pommel, we have the same thing. You remove the pommel to slide his hand through it, and then you put the pommel back. Beautiful, beautiful sword. And he's got these extra pair of hands here. These are the weapon holding hands. And again, look at that. For something so small, such a tiny little detail, they spared no expense on these, on the paint and sculpting. These two are like reaching out hands. Very, very nicely, like looking like they have some kind of action to them. Beautiful. And then these are just some like resting holding hands. But again, all of it stunning looking, amazing, amazing, amazing. Now, let's take a look at the figure himself, the Knight of War. Excuse me. Look at this figure here. And as you can see, he has, without the mask, he has a beard. But even like, look at this with the helmet, it looks like his beard is coming out, like they sculpted the beard coming out of the mask there. Beautiful, beautiful looking figure. And again, I can definitely see the Batman motif that why people are calling it like a Batman Knight. But again, to me, he looks more like a like Injustice Ares. Injustice Ares kind of has this look. So calling him the Knight of War kind of makes it seem more like Ares to me. Look at all of this beautiful, intricate work that's in there. VToys did an amazing job with this, all of this. And the shoulder pads they can be moved about on their own. Look at that. There's like this little tiny tag that sticks out of it even with like a little gold art to it. Beautiful. You flip the cape over, you got the back. This is his sword holder. But again, look at all the detail and sculpting on the back and the legs here. And everything, all the joints here are buttery smooth here. So you can definitely pose him out really, really nicely. So none of the joints are seized up or hard to move. They really did an amazing job here. So let's put his stuff on and see what he looks like. All right, here's the first look here with his double blades and his exposed face. Look at that. And as you can see, as heavily armored as he is, his articulation is amazing. There is no like any kind of issues with articulating him. One of the things too that I forgot to mention was he's got some soft goods here. Like, look at this, and it's discolored. Like it's tattered and it's weathered. Like you can tell it's been used for a while. That's fantastic. This looks amazing to me. And it's got a very, very tiny bendy wire to it, so it stays in place. Really well done. VToys did an amazing job with this, just like they did with the Asura Red Demon figure. I love it. All right, and here he is with the heavy sword and shield. And as you can see, he is really, really cool. He holds up everything really well. The articulation is really well done on this figure. I mean, VToys really kind of went out of their way to like make this like a crazy, crazy knight, and I love it. I think they did a fantastic job with this. I mean, look at it. He holds up his shield. He can stand in a dynamic pose. He's got the sword swinging out. Really cool. Definitely, definitely loving this. All right, let's do some comparisons. All right, so here he is going up against Asura, the Red Demon, which is the other figure that I got from VToys. And as you can see, their color palettes, their designs match really, really well. But he's definitely more medieval, while he is more Kung Fu warrior. But yeah, like their detail, their paint, their sculpt, their articulation really just makes for a beautiful aesthetic. I am so happy to have this in my collection. And here he is having to deal with my other all-time favorite medieval knight, Medieval Spawn 2 from McFarlane Toys. This was from way back in the day, around Y2K. And as you can see, this is where McFarlane Toys had the detail and the paint that works with these styles of figures. Of course, you know, the one drawback from the McFarlane figures is that they didn't have very much articulation, but this art aesthetic for Medieval Spawn 2 was absolutely amazing, bar none. Just like one of the best for me Medieval Spawns ever made was this one. And as you can see, he lines up really well with what VToys is doing here. Although the articulation on this guy for sure is going to help him wipe this out. And now here he is having to deal with my ultimate battle armor He-Man. And yeah, as you can see, he sizes up really well with Masterverse, so he's definitely in this scale. Whereas the Red Demon Asura, he's more in the 6-inch scale. He's definitely in the 7-inch scale because he sizes up really, really well with this. And this is obviously a kit bash of several different He-Men that I put together. And he looks fantastic. It's New Eternia Battle Armor He-Man, along with New Eternia He-Man Viking Head, Roboto Boots. And yeah, he looks fantastic. So this is the closest Knight that I have in Masterverse. And he'll be able to go toe-to-toe with this Knight of War. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this look at the VToys Knight of War. And yes, like I said, I know there's a bunch of YouTubers that have referred to him as a Batman knight, a medieval style Batman, but for me, he looks more like Ares than a Batman. So I'm going to stick with that. He's fantastic. Like I said, the detail, he's got detail everywhere. He's got articulation everywhere, you know, and he's a heavily armored knight, and he can do all sorts of like Spider-Man poses. So it's really fantastic. I love it, love it, love it. And he also comes with these 2 God of War blades. I mean, what more can you ask for? He's just, I mean, VToys really did an amazing job with this figure. All right, so if you enjoyed the video and if you feel that I've earned it, please give me a like and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you and have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye now.